Okay, you're welcome back. We are still on Channel Sport on Sunday. And wait a minute, just join us. Wait. I don't want to say what we discussed behind. uh, okay, because now, when we started the show, I said, I have Yemi and I have Yemi. Okay. Now, at this stage, I have Yemi, I have Yemi, and I have Yemi. So it is buy one, take three. Buy one can take three Yemi free. Okay, welcome to the show.
To start, Ken. And when you are talking of getting the hat-trick, think of Imama's team out of Wafu, out of Chan, and now losing the first match of the under 23 AFCON. And again, what could have been the problem? Players or manager? Players were selected based on what? There was no league for half a year, 6 months. So how were players selected?
How were they selected?
So it has to be based on past reputation, not on form. So the problem is likely due to absence of a
functional football, not just league. Yeah, there was an absence of football. You understand? We don't want to keep repeating ourselves here because it was so ridiculous, and then some people come and defend it. That is where most of these things just get to us. You shut down football in a country because of the World Cup. Meanwhile, the country that was hosting the World Cup, football activities were still on. You shut down the league. You shut down the NNL, the amateur league. You shut down the division league. You shut down the women league. You shut down everything, and everybody went to Afghanistan. Everybody traveled and left Nigeria and went to the world.
You see, Ken, and that's what we've been speaking to since the beginning of this program.
Yes.
When athletes train, they're expected to go for competition, go for meet.
Yes.
That is when you actually know whether, okay, the training that they bring through, that's where they put it to use. And they take learnings from it going into other companies. They've shut down the league. For how many years did we shut down the National Sports Festival?
Of course, after Lagos was, I think, 2012, 2013. It didn't come out for about 7 years. So, how many years? Yes.
You see, we're not focused on the right things. The Nuga that used to be very glamorous.
Yes.
I remember while in the university, when any university is hosting Nuga, everybody wants to go there because you know that that's almost like a national.
That is a national.
Exactly, where you see athletes, where you see everybody coming up, and even scout coaches of different coaches from various national teams will come there and scout. I remember while in UI, Eddie Tagoye was playing for Zikol, was also playing for Shooting Stars. Anytime Zikol fires onto the pitch, because of Eddie Tagoye, everybody would gravitate towards that place to go and see. But all those things gone. And when there are no competition, you now expect the athletes to go out there and go and perform. Like Okwe said, you shut down the league for 6 months, and now you're blaming the coach.
On what basis would you pick them? You pick them based on reputation, and you don't know why they were out there jogging. Somebody has cracked his leg or whatever it is.
Class is permanent, but form is temporary.
You have to be fit. Okay, so he just talked about that, and then before we open the lines and get you guys involved on this, let me just go back to Yemi. Yemi, like we said, there used to be a lot of youth athletics championship in Nigeria. You know, you mentioned the Nkoye Ibori on the 18 classics. The Olukoya, which the MFM was. They have all those things. What has happened? Which ones do we currently have now? That to you, I know you are there. You said, okay, this is where we are trying to put these channels under 17. We've just discussed here now that Yannick Sinner is 18, which is just 1 year older than some of these kids that will be taking part in this competition. And the guy has already earned 372,000. Add that to 274. That's about $646,000. You understand? Dollars. He has earned over $600,000, almost $700,000 at 18. In fact, most of our federation, if they get this kind of money, it was $135,000 that he took the whole of Nigeria for us to pay. Let us pay instrumental, Joe. I mean, let us pay half. Later, we are going to pay half. But here is a young man, 18-year-old, who is earned over $600,000, by just flicking the tennis. So I tell you, so Yemi, which circuits are on now? Which youth tournaments are on? on that maybe when they listen to us, maybe kids, apart from these schools, because they cannot, because this is not an open, you have to be in a secondary school in Lagos and your school have to enter. Where do we find them, Yemi?
Because when I started athletics, that was when Dike Olukoya was sponsoring the under 18 and 20 championships.
Okay.
But right now, I know he sponsored it over a number of years, but I do not know the events that led to him not sponsoring it anymore. But right now, we do not have like a sponsor for the national under 18 and under 20 championships. So it's left for maybe the federation, and then maybe if an individual decides that, okay, they want to come sponsor a competition. But for now, there is no such provision that I know about. So other than the national, but you must hold a national under 18 and under 20 because every year we have either an African youth or junior championship or the youth Olympics or the world, like we have next year, the world under 20 championships.
Okay. You are talking about trials now that they should have the people.
So there has to be trials to select people that will go for this competition.
That is national.
Yes.
But on the, like athletic clubs or whatever things that are, because that is, there's a mobile track
and field, yeah.
A lot of all these, they have
other
their own
championships.
Clubs.
So like now, so apart from national, and then the national youth games, for example, that's only the other one we know about. And national youth games now is under 15. And then the one that the Athletics Federation organizes, the national under 18 and under 20, those are the only two competitions this year, that our young athletes have had to compete in. And then even as a whole, generally, this year we didn't have much competitions. We had the all-comers in March, and then there was no competition until June when we had the MOC Grand Prix, and then the open trials, 2 competitions then, and then the national championships in July. So as a whole, like, it's not just the junior championships now.
As the calendar for the athletics calendar throughout.
We need a lot more competitions, So, and a lot of things need to be put in place. The house needs to be put in order and everything, for these things to happen. But something needs to happen fast. But next year is a big year. We have the Olympics next year. And it's important that the season... No, it is important that the season starts very early because we're discussing, we have less than 9 months to go. There's no time, really. So the season needs to start early.
You see, it
if we
boils
need
down to the
just
structure that she emphasized on. At the beginning of an athletic season, there should be a schedule of tournament. Yeah. And athletes training will know that, okay, yes, I'm preparing for this particular tournament.
The schedules are there,
yeah,
but about now, whether or not they are being followed, is a different thing.
Okay, gentlemen, all right. We're talking athletics. But I know some people are out there, they're already grumbling. Somebody accuse us that we don't talk football here anymore. So let's just take a little bit and talk football before we open the lines. You join us. And let's start from the MPFL. The MPFL matches will be taking place today. That is game 2 or day 2 of the competition in November. There used to be a music called November Rain. Okay, this is MPFL 2019-2020. These are today's fixtures. Jigawa Golden Stars
will take on Plateau United. Delta Force will be visiting Lobby Stars. Aqua Starlet will host Kano Pillars.
That has been postponed because of the Super Eagles against Benin match. But I think it's too early to start postponing matches. It's too early.
Rivers United will play host to Atland of Owerri. MFM will host Ifa Yoruba, and the Rangers of Enugu will be the guest of Adamawa United. For other fixtures, Sunshine Stars will host Warri Wolves. Aqua United will play host to Abia Warriors.
Postponed.
That's postponed too. Eyimba will be the guest of Katsina United,
and
while Nasarawa and Wiki Tourist will slug it out in Lafia.
Okay. So if you are in Korea, if you are in any of these places that will show you those matches, please go and support your team. That is the least you can do. But if you go there and they postpone the match before you know that, that's what I've just shown you that some of those 2 matches have been postponed. The league is just starting. We waited so long, and the next thing is after day 1, day 2 is we start postponing, and then they have to reschedule it. According to the League Banana Company, said they will have the time to reschedule. We'll get the time. If we get them from Sunday next week, we can let you know when that rescheduling will take place. So let's just go to Europe. Let's say where football has been taking place, where football has not been on a pulse, because today England will be shaking. I think it is not the debut of England for now. In the past 1 year or 2 or so, the 2 most dominant teams are with Manchester City and Liverpool. Liverpool has been knocking on that door. They've been knocking on the door. Because if you are 30 years old, you know that before since you were born, Liverpool has not won the league. But these are today's fixtures.
Okay, later on today, Manchester United.
14th place, Manchester United.
Okay, since you know Manchester United 14th, what of Brighton?
Manchester United will play host to Brighton. Wolverhampton Wanderers will also host Aston Villa. And the big one for today will be Liverpool against
Manchester City.
Liverpool having lost just one game.
Okay, those are results. Those are the results for yesterday.
Norwich lost at home to Watford.
Watford, they are their first win.
They are first win.
They are their first win.
Chelsea defeated Crystal Palace.
Tammy Abraham. Yeah, I want to remember that Tammy Abraham scored.
Burnley
they massacred West Ham 3-0.
Newcastle came from behind and defeated Bournemouth 2-1. Southampton lost at home to Everton by 1-2.
That's the first team Everton away win in a while.
And all is still not well with Tottenham.
I don't know what is the problem.
They struggled to a 1-0 draw against them.
And Leicester did the same Arsenal.
Did Arsenal of Jamie Vardy and Martin's goal defeating Arsenal.
I wish Arsenal would play Manchester United every week. I mean, that would have been the word. But that is the table.
Liverpool still sitting at top of the log with 31 points from 11 matches. They're going to be playing Man City later on today. Leicester jumped to second, courtesy of that win over Arsenal. Chelsea to third, and Man City temporary fourth. If they're able to get a result against Liverpool today.
And Watford, by virtue of that win, they moved from 5 points to 8 points, and then left the bottom. And left it for I mean they were at the bottom. But right now at least they are there on
top of the bottom.
They are top of the
best of the worst.
Oh my God, on top of the bottom, best of the worst. The lines are open. I'm told you can join this conversation and let us know who do you think will make it at Anfield. Do you think City will break that voodoo? I mean, in your club game there, they've not the best they've gotten were just draws. Can they beat Liverpool at Anfield? Or is this the year that somebody told me that Liverpool is they have a key, a port in City where ships bet. You understand that all the ships in this world have betted just one. Only one the Premiership refused to bet at Liverpool. So is it going to be the year that the Premiership will bet? Because all other ships have been betting in the past 30 years since the bet of the Premiership. That was in 1992-93. That thing has done that. The Premiership has never been there. Our first caller is already on the line. Hello.
Well, first, my name.
Oh, how are you?
First of all, I want them to be Man U again because of you. That's number one. Chelsea, I just like the pattern of Lampard. He believes on the young guys. And I thank God today that people that condemned Lampard before.
Did you not condemn him? Did you not condemn him? Oh, when they were beating you 4-0, when Man United beat you 4-0, did you not condemn him?
I can make sure 2 journalists for you that condemn it.
Don't mention the journalists here. Don't.
I can mention it for you.
No, don't worry. I know Chelsea is your team. Go ahead.
So, today match, I'm going to MFM to watch MFM.
Okay.
What is paining me is that my Kwara United is not in the league because I'm reserving the date of when the Kwara, because in the Kwara State we are praying for Ahmed Adio to be a commissioner for sports. That's what we are praying for in the Kwara State, so that they can bring Kwara United.
He was a commissioner before now. He has been a commissioner before, has he not?
No.
He has. He was commissioner for sports before there in Kwara. Yes, he has been.
No, he's not the commissioner for sports.
He was before. He was.
When he retired for NTA.
Yes, 10 years ago. Yes, he was. He was a commissioner. Cross check.
No, he's not a commissioner.
He's okay. All right. Okay, let's leave that. Go back. All right. Your Kwara United will be back, and I hope so.
I appreciate you. God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I think he was when he left NTA.
He was a director commissioner. I think on second name, then came back to NTA.
Okay. I remember. I know he went there for sports, either DG or commissionership. I know he went back there. So you've just had him. But also, like we said, we brought Yemi. We have 3 Yemis in the house, and then okay, so we're talking athletics, and then we're talking football now. So those were the results, and then in Spain, yes, in Spain, the usual suspects, they won their matches 4-0. Real Madrid went able to win 4-0. Sure. Or those are the scores.
Real Sociedad played out a 1-1 draw with
Leganes.
Deportivo Alaves defeated Real Valladolid 3-0. Valencia trumped Granada 2-0. Real Madrid massacred Eibar by 4-0.
Karim Benzema with his brace.
Exactly, with his brace. And Lionel Messi scored an hat-trick. That is, how many career hat-trick now? 52nd career hat-trick for Lionel Messi. Against Celta, taking them to the top
they're back on top. So I mean, the usual suspect, like we say, these are today's matches.
Today's match, Mallorca will play host to Villarreal. Levante will visit Atletico Bilbao. Atletico Madrid will take on Espanyol. Etafe will play Osasuna, and Real Betis will be the host of Sevilla.
So Barcelona, they are still on top, courtesy of that Lionel Messi hat-trick. They went back on top by goal difference now because the El Clasico they've not met. You normally head-to-head before they talk about the points difference. But 25 points keep Barcelona Real Madrid right there at the top and Real Sociedad. Atletico Madrid will play today. All right, let's take our next caller. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So Big Said is calling from Maiduguri.
From Maiduguri. All right, Said, how are you?
Fine.
Is it hot? Is it hot in Maiduguri now, or is it raining?
So the rain has stopped just like last week. So
last week. Okay.
Last week now, seriously. I just
so
want to
how is the temperature?
talk about the Man City Liverpool.
So is it hot? Is it hot there in Maiduguri?
It's hot now as I'm talking to you now.
Okay. All right, let's get your contribution.
Please, I just want to talk about the Man City Liverpool.
Okay.
Well, I'm not one of their fans. I'm a Chelsea fan through Blues.
You're a Chelsea fan. You're not an El Kanemi fan. I will come to Maiduguri then and take you to the stadium. Yeah.
No, but if you watch the last 2 matches, my Liverpool have been playing them narrowly.
Narrow, yes.
But based on the deep team the Man City is, and Man City also, you have a very keeper as a goalkeeper. Because I learned that the keeper have injury, the Bravo is going to be on the post.
Yeah, Bravo will be keeping.
Yeah, Bravo is a goalkeeper, but no matter how it is, I think the game should end 2-1 in favor of Man City.
Okay, you tip Man City to win.
Yeah.
All right. But what are the matches going on in Maiduguri? Have you been monitoring if there are any league matches?
You said?
When was the last time you watched a league match in Maiduguri?
As I'm talking to you, I'm in Burma. I watch the match daily. I don't go anywhere. I watch it. I follow it up.
Oh, you are my person.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, so he's saying Man City will win. All right. I'm saying the under-17 track and field starts in 3 days' time. 1, 2, 3, count them on your fingers. Can we see if the schools are ready? Let us take that roll call again of the schools that will participate in it. Let's roll it, so that they will know that they are ready. The teams that are coming in. All right, let's go. These are the list of schools from different districts.
Orayo Senior Grammar School, Ikorodu.
She was Orayo. That is where the best athletes last time. What is this?
Yeah, Fatola.
Is it? Fatola from team. Is it from?
No, it was from Orayo.
Orayo.
Yes,
from Orayo. That is the school.
And they won overall.
They won the trophy, best school overall. Last year. So what we are doing is that we are ranking the schools.
Okay.
We are doing the ranking based on last year's performance and then this year. So before 2-3 years, we'll know the best athletic schools in Lagos. So you don't need to do it. All you need is just go to our portal. If you want to know the best secondary schools, athletic secondary school in Lagos, you go over there. Okay, let's go.
Bagada Senior High School, CMS Senior
Girls Grammar
School, Bariga, Baptist Academy, Obanikoro, Igbobi College, CMS Grammar School, Bariga, Ikorodu High School. All right.
Okay.
Other schools, we have Temple, we have Holy Savior School, Babitima College Secondary School,
Tindip School.
Tindip School.
That's,
Tindip were fourth or fifth.
they were fourth.
That's Alimot
School. That is okay. So mark that school, Tindip. Mark it.
Okay, Omat Private College, Ikorodu, then Baptist Girls Academy. We have other schools, Whitehand College, Atlantic Hall, St. Gregory's, and TIO. King's College, Methodist Boys, Green Springs, Holy Child.
Wow. Just look at these schools here.
So that District 3.
Other schools, we have
District 4.
Iponri Estate Senior Grammar School, Stadium Senior Grammar School, Surulere Girls, Baja Boys Senior Grammar School, St. Finbar's, Queen's College, Methodist Girls Senior Secondary School, ISL College, Unilag.
Let's go.
Lagos State Senior Model College, Badagry Senior Grammar School, Amuwo Senior Grammar School, Tinkan Senior Secondary School, Federal Government College, Ijaniki.
I think they were second or third.
Nigerian Navy Secondary School.
Ijaniki
Ijaniki
were finished top 3. Yeah?
And then hold this here, because she's talking about Ijaniki. Ijaniki, they were the first to arrive. They coming in from, then you know how terrible that Aziz is. They leave about 4 a.m. to get to the stadium, and their school was one of the top three last year. Let's move on.
Okay, Nigerian Navy Secondary School, Ojo, St. Jude Private School, First Stack.
All right, let's go. We still have them.
Agidingbi Senior Grammar School, Ilukweju Senior Secondary School, Oshodi Senior High School, Chrisland High School, Okwebi, AUD College, Isolo, Oregun High School, Ikeja Senior High.
Ikeja Senior High School, all right.
Command Day Secondary School, Maryland, Nigeria Air Force Secondary School, PWD, Ikeja Police Secondary School, Apostolic College, Bafafunwa, and Anthony Village Secondary School.
Yeah. Then the final two.
Government College, Eric Moore, and National College,
Bagada. So that is the roll call, but then we're also saying we're going to have 10 events, 10 good events that will be taking place with the 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters. You know, we're going to have
800 meters.
800 meters. We're going to 100 meters versus 110 hurdles.
Yes, hurdles. Because I think that's what I like about the events they're having this year. Because we have the sprints, we have the middle distance. There's 800. We have the hurdles. We have the jumps, long jump and high jump, and then there's the discus, which is throws. For some of these athletes, this will be the first time they'll be taking part in something like jumps or throws, especially, you know. So that's a very good one. It's
and those are the events.
I really like about this year's edition.
100 meters, boys and girls, 200 meters, boys and girls, 400 meters, boys and girls, 800 meters.
Talk about 800 meters.
Boys and girls, 4 by 100 meters. Relay, 4 by 400 meters relay.
110 meters.
110 meters for the boys. That is the hurdles.
That's the hurdles. And same for the girls.
100 meters for the girls.
Long jump boys and girls, high jump boys and girls, and shot put also for boys and girls.
So those are the events that we said. So you saw these schools, 61 secondary schools, and I said still counting because there are some new development of 1 or 2 schools that might also be taking part, which means we are going beyond the 1,200 students that will be coming in.
Is your school here?
When we come out from the break, I will answer one of the Yemis. Stay with us.